Welcome to the first episode of the Shift Report podcast, Western Canada's #1 hockey and sports podcast. I'm Jordan, and with me is my co-host Noah, and we have a great first episode today. We'll recap the Olympic 2026 gold medal game, kind of what we want to see from the World Cup of Hockey in 2028, looking forward to the 2030 Olympics, and then we'll wrap up with what each team needs at the trade deadline for the Western hockey teams.
Yeah. All right. So, I don't know about you, but I was quite disappointed with the gold medal game, how that turned out.
I'm still not over it, and it's 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a while for us to get over that one as diehard Canadian hockey fans, but at least it gives us something to talk about for the future. So I think there is going to be a lot of change in between now and 2030. But do we maybe want to get started with the 2028 World Cup of Hockey and how that's going to turn out?
Yeah. Yes,
right.
We can.
Okay. So I, for one, politics aside, I hope Russia gets allowed to play simply because they're a fantastic hockey team. And I feel like it's not a best-on-best tournament without Russia involved. But I understand there's a lot of politics surrounding it. So I'm not going to make any comment about that. But what I will make a comment about is who I think should be on the roster.
Before you get into that,
yeah,
I actually hope. So I have a list of teams here that I think that need to be in
fair enough
the World Cup of Hockey.
Yep.
The Czechs, obviously.
Of course.
Up and coming country or hockey nation.
They got a lot of good players.
A lot of good ones. The Finns, Swedes, typical Canada, US. Again, I'm with you. Russia needs to be in this Olympics. Like, honestly, if the DPRK and Israel's allowed in the IHF,
yeah,
Russia can play hockey.
Yeah, they can play hockey.
And then Team Europe, we go back to Team Europe and Team North America.
Yeah.
Have the NHL Young Guns in Team North America, and then have a powerhouse with Team Europe.
See, the only thing that I somewhat dislike about Team North America in that way is that we will have, that's in 2 years, right? 2028 is in 2 years. Matthew Schaefer will be 21. Or not 20, he'll be 20.
Is he only 18?
He's only 18, yeah. He's the I think fourth highest scoring 18-year-old in NHL history for a defenseman. And then we have guys like Macklin Celebrini, who's going to be 21. And so, would they automatically get put on Team North America then, even though they'd be locks for Team Canada?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not sure. So while I do like the idea, I mean, you could do a Team North America like the best of the rest, but I feel like it's rather insulting.
I guess so. I mean, that's kind of what they did in, when was the last one? 2016?
Yes.
Because they had Matthews. Gaudreau had already been in the league for a while and didn't make it to Team
USA. Yeah,
Team USA.
They had a rookie McDavid. Although Gaudreau would have been pretty young at that time.
McKinnon didn't make Team Canada.
He didn't, but he would have been. He only drafted 2013, right?
3 years.
So he would have been 21.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, and I mean, he also didn't really blow up until year 4.
That's very true.
He had 99 points, I think, year 4.
I guess that does complicate things, but even still, that evens it out. You got your 8 teams.
Yep. I like it.
It might just be a best of the rest kind of.
Yeah, that's probably what it will end up being. Yeah.
And let's be real, the jerseys were sick.
Oh, I you know what?
The orange and black.
I would have been 14. I was following it, but not super closely. And I swear, if I would have had adult money, I would have bought that Team North America jersey instantly.
There's no doubt.
As an Oilers fan, I'd have to get that McDavid jersey. But, yeah, I'm super excited for it. I think it'll be a great tournament no matter what teams are involved. You want to just jump right into my roster?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. So, again, I thought about this. I thought about this as much. I tried to put a lot of thought into this, but we'll see how it looks. So I have McDavid and Celebrini on line 1 with Wyatt Johnston. Now I know it's a little crazy.
That's bold.
But Wyatt Johnston, he is I think top 15 in NHL scoring right now, maybe top 20. And again, I think he's only 23, or maybe he's 24, but he's 23 or 24. This guy is going to be a stud. I'm surprised that he hasn't been getting more recognition. I get he didn't make Team Canada for a reason. There's a lot of good talent, but I think he's going to be solid. He's going to be he could really be a big piece in Canada's future.
To be
Just
fair,
my
there's
opinion.
a lot of questionable choices on who should have been on Team Canada.
That's true.
Not
That's
that I
true.
think that would have changed the outcome of the Olympics. You lost in overtime by 1.
Yeah,
like-
and we were the better team.
Yeah, even in I don't know if you listened to the Kachuk's podcast.
No.
But they even said it was just waves and waves. They thought all right, this is all they got, but then they somehow got better throughout the game.
Yeah. And I
So-
think even everybody said. I think some Americans even said oh yeah, we had just had the better goalie, or we just had a good goalie, or something like that.
I think they just had they just had the right goalie at the right place
Like,
at the right time.
Canada had a decent goal. I don't think I don't think you can pin it on Binnington one
No,
bit.
we didn't lose because of goalies.
But anyways, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
So second line, and maybe I'll just go through the rest and then we'll talk about it after.
For sure.
So again, first line, McDavid, Celebrini, Johnston. Then I have McKinnon, Bedard, and Marner. I was thinking of switching points with Marner,
Okay.
so then we have Marner on the third line. Then I have Crosby, 40-year-old Crosby, with
40.
then Point and Hagel. And then fourth line is going to be a bit of a grinder/skill line. I have Nick Suzuki, Seth Jarvis, Dylan Guenther, with Robert Thomas as the 13th forward. And then on the in the press box, I have Sam Reinhart.
Yeah, our I feel like my lineup is a realistic lineup, and yours is
What I want to see.
John Cooper. Don't put half the Lightning, don't put half of Florida on.
Yeah. I don't think Sam Bennett deserves to have a spot on this team anymore. I'm just gonna be straightforward. And Sam Reinhart, he's a 50 goal scorer. You kind of can't ignore it. And so
No,
and
Bennett should
he'll
not be on
add
our
some.
national team.
Yeah, and I think Reinhardt will add a little bit of veteran presence in there, and you get him in if need be. I think I'm just going young here. Dylan Guenther adds a big, heavy body that can score. Nick Suzuki's Nick Suzuki. I mean, he's already on the Olympics. I'd be surprised if they keep him off. Then Seth Jarvis, they seem to really like him. And then Robert Thomas, he's a good two-way player. He's the Anthony Cirelli that actually knows how to play offense. And so yeah, I the line combinations could switch up a little bit, but I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, I think my forwards. Well, obviously the top line, you can't change that.
No.
And I wouldn't say these are have to these will be the line combinations, but line one, the Mac line, McKinnon, McDavid, Celebrini. I think all of Canada can agree that that'll be the first line running for sure through the next Olympics as well.
Yeah, I put Wyatt Johnson top line just simply because I think they're going to try to spread out the wealth a little bit again. But
Share the
I
wealth.
mean, you go back to McKinnon, McDavid, Celebrini if everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
So
I have a little more veteran presence, kind of
Fair.
moving forward. Again, these lines aren't based on these lines will move. But I think this is a more realistic way to look at it. Then you got the Marner, Crosby, Stone line.
Yep.
Hagel, Bedard, Point.
oh,
Wilson, Horvat, Reinhart.
you have Wilson again. Okay,
Yeah, I liked him in the Olympics,
that's fair. That's fair.
especially with him on the fourth line. The first, I understand what they were doing. They kind of have him be the wrecking ball and McDavid clean up the garbage.
Yeah.
But I think you're just a little too skilled in the Olympics to have that.
Yeah, it didn't really work out as well as I think John Cooper had hoped.
No.
I was really excited to see it, Wilson on the first line, but it just
I
wasn't
understand
quite.
what they were going for. It didn't work out, and I don't think it ever will work out.
When they switched him on to the Marchand Bennett Wilson line, that was really good.
Yeah.
I think that line actually impressed me a little bit. They're slow, but they were hard
gritty.
checking. Yeah,
Their forecheck was amazing.
Yeah.
I think they outstanding line.
100%. I agree.
Wilson, Horvat, Reinhart, and then my extras are Shifes and Jarvis.
That's fair. I wanted to put Shifes on there, being from the good old Winnipeg area, but I feel that I went more at that point who I thought they would put on as a 13th forward, and because Reinhart has that extra bit of experience, I could have probably put him in instead of Robert Thomas, now that I think about it, but that's fair.
I guess we'll find out in 2 years.
We will.
Who's your defense? How do you have on defense?
All right, so this is where I went. I almost guarantee that even though Devon Taves is going to be 33 come
Something like
World Cup
that.
or something like that, he's not young anymore.
Let me fact check that quickly. But keep going.
He's not young anymore. I have him in the press box right now. I have him on the team, but in the press
Yep.
box. After his showing in the finals against USA, that was sad. I can't lie.
He'll be 34.
He'll be 34 in 2028 or 20.
Yeah.
Okay, dang. So I'm just gonna be honest. For my 2030 roster, I actually left him off, which is I think that's fair.
He's not even on my 2028 roster.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have him in the press box, but my first line is Makar and Morrissey. Then I have Matthew Schaefer. I think you can't not.
Yeah,
put him on the
that
team.
was a mistake not
That's-
having him on the team.
Yeah. We're gonna look back, and he's gonna be like the Crosby in 2006 scenario, where it's like, how do you leave him off the team?
And you know what? Canada paid for it that year.
Oh, they did. It was horrible, and I think we paid for it this year. Like having him
Yeah.
instead of like Drew Doughty. Oh,
Well, okay, and go back to our what we said before. Like, I don't think the roster was bad at all.
Yeah.
It was good enough to win gold.
Yeah.
The bounce literally just didn't go our way.
100%.
I think we added those extra guys. It never goes to overtime.
Yep. I agree with you. So yeah, Josh Morrissey, Cale Makar, Matthew Schaefer, and I still have Shea Theodore because I feel like he was like I was thinking about right-handed D-men, and Canada does not have many, like or D-men that can play the right side, anyways.
Yeah.
So like I was thinking of like putting a Thomas Harley next to him, but I don't know. I feel like Shea Theodore has something to offer, and yeah, that's kind of I just put Shea Theodore second line, veteran presence next to a young guy. I think he can tap into a more defensive game. Then third line, this is where it might get a little bit controversial. I have Thomas Harley, which I think is fair after his performance in the Olympics, and then I have Evan Bouchard as a third line D-man playing sheltered minutes, but kind of power play specialist. And then I got Jacob Chychrun as my seventh defenseman, and Devon Toews in the press box.
Very two-way defenseman. Heavy line.
I think puck moving is where we really struggled in the Olympics.
We did. And I must say my defense is pretty much the same.
Okay, as me or as the
As
Olympics? Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. First line, Makar, Morrissey.
Nice.
I do think they'll probably spread that out a little bit.
They will, yeah.
But then this is where we differ. Schaefer Sanheim.
Sanheim, I was thinking initially I put Sanheim.
He impressed me at the Olympics. He played very, very well.
He did better than I thought. I thought he was a step slow sometimes, but I mean, he's a big body. You're not expecting him to be fast. So,
And then Harley Bouchard.
I think that would be a good. I mean, Bouchard, he gets a lot of flack for his defensive game, but if you think about it, like he's gonna have the puck a lot. He's gonna have giveaways. I mean, Nathan McKinnon has the most giveaways by a country mile
and he's
in the
leading.
NHL this season. He's 129, and
many
second
points
place
does
is like
Bouchard have?
90. Bouchard, he's over a point per game. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but he's over a point per game. He's the first Oilers defenseman or first defenseman since Paul Coffey to have. I think he had 40 points over a 20-game stretch or something like that. It's absurd. So he's been doing very, very well offensively. So I think it's fair that we both have him on the team at the very least.
Not a lot of enforcers are on the back end, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
That's why I put Theodore, I figured.
Yeah.
But
and in the press box at the moment I have Parayko. I do think
that's fair.
I forgot about Chychrun. I think Chychrun should be there in the press box.
Yeah, is Chychrun an enforcer at all? I don't think
No,
so.
He's another two-way.
Another two-way. Fair enough. But Parayko, I mean, he's a good defenseman. I think I
think either way you can't go wrong.
Yeah, he was just lacking a little bit in the Olympics. With he just I don't know. I think he just didn't play well. But
I'd still take him over Devon Toews.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if Devon Toews had like just stage fright. I like
stage fright.
I don't know. How do you miss a wide open net?
Yeah, like literally, you just delay for a second, and it's not even like half a second, and you just shovel it across the ice, and it goes in.
You didn't even have to put it up an inch. You just had to poke it.
You just poke it, and it goes through like every single day of the week.
I'm sorry, like that one's worse than McKinnon's.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, McKinnon actually had to. I don't know.
Like he had to recover the puck a little bit.
We tested it out on the ice a couple days ago on the ODR, and I missed it 3 straight times. So I maybe have to cut him a little more slack. But then you look at like the Czechia game in the semis, or sorry, the Finland game. Pardon me, in the semis.
Then he finds like what?
He finds a tiny hole from like way farther out, and he scored a similar goal against I think it was Czechia game 1 from McDavid on the power play. Yeah. So. I don't know, but yeah, I agree. Devon Toews, he was embarrassing, to be honest. He was okay in the first couple of games, but I think he was sheltered by Makar against weaker opposition. But when it came to the medal rounds, it was bad.
So actually, I want to bring up this in the conversation before we move on.
Yep.
Is Quinn Hughes the best defenseman in the NHL right now? Has he dethroned Cale Makar?
You know, after his performance, Like Cale Makar, I feel like his ceiling is higher because Cale Makar is so incredibly like versatile. Like his defensive game, his speed, everything is like it can be top notch. But man, is Quinn Hughes consistent?
That guy's so shifty.
Like he is. I don't understand. Like his goal against who they play in the against Sweden.
Yeah,
like his overtime goal.
Oh, he won US the game.
He 100% won.
It was
the
Quinn
game.
Hughes versus Sweden.
Yeah. Like if it's not for him, like he waited out the Swedish whatever. I forget who was on him. I think it was Gabriel Landeskog. He waited out Landeskog for so long before letting that puck go. And oh boy, like from as a defenseman, like to rip that puck that hard, that's incredible. I mean, I think Makar has a better shot, but I mean, he's just, I don't know. I feel like Quinn Hughes' vision is better.
I mean, arguably, the gold medal game was what Quinn Hughes ringing off the post twice, like hit double post.
That wasn't Hughes. That was I think it was Sanderson or something, or
Was it
Brock
Sanders?
Faber or something. I don't think it was Hughes. I think it was a right-handed
I thought
shot.
it was Hughes the whole
Unless Quinn
time.
Hughes,
But
maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, Makar did get Canada's only goal in the gold medal game.
He did, but he arguably should have had more. Like on that 5-on-3, I have no idea why he wasn't shooting the puck.
No, I don't know either. I don't know what they were trying to do there.
Like I think the big difference is skill-wise, Makar is better, but
Yeah.
Quinn Hughes has the brain, and I don't think Makar. Yeah,
just
man.
a bit of a better IQ.
Yeah. Like Makar just shooting the puck on that 5-on-3 over and over and over again with bodies in front. I feel like we get one at least.
What's a 5-on-3 in a gold medal game? You need
With
one.
with the best power play in NHL history or in world history.
Granted, they are playing the best penalty kill in Olympic history with 100%.
That's right. They did have 100%. I don't think they deserved it though.
No, they didn't.
Like I genuinely don't think they did. Like Canada, they had Hellebuck. That was why their penalty kill was 100%. But I guess
Hellebuck won the States the game.
I think that's a good segue to goalies.
Yeah, that is a perfect segue.
So
Where do we differ?
So because it's 2028, I have Thompson and Binnington as my top two. Again, I feel like they go
Okay.
back to Binnington. I probably wouldn't, just because I'm maybe a bit of a Binnington unbeliever.
So you go realistic in the goalies. I did not.
But what I'd like to see is probably Thompson, Blackwood, and I know I feel like they just bring Binner on for like the veteran. But yeah, I have Thompson and Thompson is my starter. Binnington is my backup, and then I have Blackwood in the press box.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not go that route.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Mine's pretty out there. It requires. So I have Thompson as our starter.
Okay,
No,
so
like
that's the same.
I feel like he just has to be.
Yeah. He's
Bennington will be
nasty.
36.
In 2028,
Or is he 35?
he'll be 34. I thought it'd be 36 in the Olympics,
so
but maybe I'm wrong.
I wouldn't
Maybe
be
I could be
surprised
wrong.
if John Cooper.
No, he will
goes-
be 35. You're right. Sorry.
John Cooper still could go with Bennington as a starter.
Yeah.
That's very, very realistic. I'd say most likely that is going to happen.
Unless he falls off a cliff. Wait, he did this season. No, okay. I'm
Yep.
kidding. I'm not kidding.
What was he, 54th in the league?
He was last in save percentage.
Yeah.
Like literally last among players who have actually played. Like, you have goalies that
So,
come and play a
like,
game or
if
two.
you're
but
going in with that kind of mindset, why is Bedard and Scheifele not on this team? Anyway, I'm not going
Couldn't
to
tell
go
you.
there, but
Couldn't
anyway,
tell ya.
Thompson, Darcy Kemper,
That's fair.
Aiden Hill.
Aiden Hill?
Yeah.
Brother.
He's young.
Did you see how he did in Four Nations?
Did he play in Four Nations?
Yeah, he played one game and he got like shelled by Finland, didn't he?
I don't remember that.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could
thought
be
Bennington
wrong.
played every game.
Maybe he did. Maybe you're right.
I think Bennington played every game.
You're right.
And he was not good against Finland.
He was terrible against Finland and against Sweden for that matter. And against USA.
He really only shined in the finals.
really only
where
shined in
we
the
really needed him. I mean, thank you,
Yeah.
but
I mean, the Olympics he played out of his mind. Like that,
yeah.
he gave us chances to win. Like even in the final, that overtime save off of Quinn Hughes, like
Yeah.
whew, that
Well,
glove.
better than Carter. I'd rather put Aiden Hill than Carter Hart.
I'd rather
Like,
put
let-
Aiden
like,
Hill
let's be
than
real,
Carter
like-
Hart. Put that on a poster stamp. Jeez.
The entire hotel, like, he can't stay with the team.
Yeah, he'd probably have to stay in the prison. I don't know, jail
We won't
cell.
go there.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Aiden Hill. He's young.
That's fair.
He might have a breakout season. It's a pretty bold ask.
Yeah, Sam Montembeault might have a breakout season. Stuart Skinner might have a breakout
Okay,
season.
no, that's too far.
Tristan Jarry? No. For Vesna? No, I'm kidding. No, it's an inside joke. No, that's fair though. I respect that. I respect that.
I think Thompson and Kemper are pretty solid.
Yep.
I think the Kings are just going to get better, especially with acquiring.
Yep.
Who did?
Artemi Panarin.
Yeah, the bread man.
Did he sign long term? I don't think he did.
No,
I think he
doesn't have a
signed.
contract. They just trade.
Really? I thought he might have signed a 2-year extension or something like that. I could be very wrong.
Fact check that. But
But regardless, yeah, I'll double check that. Yeah, I don't know. I see that. Like Darcy Kemper, he's a good goalie. Like he said, wasn't he in the Vezina conversation last year?
he was.
Yeah. I can't even find his contract anymore. I should go to Puckpedia. Let's see. Oh yeah, he signed a 2-year contract extension with
the Kings.
the Kings. Yes.
So the Kings are just going to get better.
Yeah, but it's $11 million cap hit, and Panarin, that's going into his 36th season. So he's already kind of old. He was a late bloomer. Like he came into the NHL when he was 25.
I find most
26.
Russians are like that though. Like
Because they play in the KHL.
for such a long time.
Yeah.
Because what Kaprizov is 26, 27 already.
Yeah, which is crazy. I don't want to say that old, but maybe he is.
But okay,
He's 28. Oh my
man.
gosh. Jeez. Okay. And how many years has he played in the NHL? He's played.
4,
Has he? I feel like he's been in.
maybe even less.
He's played
okay.
380 games, so that would be a total of one. Okay, his
seasons,
rookie
6
season was
seasons.
2020, 2021. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons. Yeah, this is 6th season currently.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think that's just the Russian archetype. Except for maybe not back in the day, it wasn't as much. Like I think everybody wanted to get to the NHL as quick as possible. Now it's not the same.
It's not the same.
I think because they can make money in Russia playing in the KHL, which is fair.
Yeah.
I
think, putting politics aside, I think maybe I don't know why.
Yeah.
They want to stay in Russia.
Yeah. Because you get more money
their
out
hockey
here.
program is great.
It is. Yeah.
I think if Russia has a team in 2028, I think they're better than the States.
Yeah, it'd be up there. Like it'd be close.
It'll be a goaltending matchup.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm looking at like the young guys we have and the young guys USA has, and I think we own. I mean, we already own hockey, but like I think we own starting in like 2030. We own the next like 6 years at least. Just looking at yeah. And so I think that segues nicely into 2030 Olympics, but I don't think we should spend too much time on it because it's probably going to be very similar to 2028 roster. So I think we just share our differences, like who we kind of bring in.
Let's see. Like, who do we take out first?
Yeah, so I think Crosby's out.
Crosby, Stone.
He'll be 40.
They're gone.
Stone's gone. Yeah, I didn't even have Stone in 2028 because he's 38 then or something.
Yeah, like obviously McKinnon, McDavid, Celebrini, Marner's there. Bedard has to be there.
100%.
Horvat will be there. Wilson's only 28. He's young.
Wilson's 28 right now, but he'll be 30. No, he's 30 right now, isn't he?
Is he? No, he's younger.
Tom Wilson. I don't know. No, he's 31 right now.
Oh, wow.
He'll be
he might not
33 in
actually be there.
2028. Yeah, that's why I didn't include him. So he'd be 33. Like he wasn't, a huge game changer. I thought he was younger too, but no, he was just another late bloomer.
So Wilson will probably be gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. John Cooper and taking old guys.
Yeah, he'll definitely end up taking some older guys. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see Drew. I'm just kidding. Drew Doughty.
Shifes won't have a chance at that point.
No, he'll be done. His only chance is the 2028 World Cup, I think, and even then it might be a little bit. You know what I mean?
It'll be
It'll be tough. But
because I think Horvat's proved himself that he's worthy of a national.
Yeah, Horvat, he played well, but
Especially
he's also getting older, isn't he?
Especially against the Czechs.
Well, yeah, he had a fantastic game, and his face-off wins against USA were crucial.
None of Team Canada was winning. 30.
He's 30, so he'll be 34 in 2030. Yeah. He might be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He's a pretty fast player, so I don't think he'll lose too much speed by 34. End of his prime, maybe just after, but I think that's okay.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say he'll probably be on the team.
Yeah, I think so as well. And yeah, that's kind of it. I took out Crosby. In 2030, I do have Reinhardt actually. Which is weird. I didn't have him in the press box. Basically, I just took out Crosby for my lineup. That's kind of it. I replaced Crosby with I moved Robert Thomas up I moved Suzuki up to third line center, Robert Thomas up to fourth line center, and then I added Beckett Seneca. And I also I've seen people include Michael Misa in that conversation. I've seen people include Adam Fantilli, which is maybe a little bit more of a stretch.
Yeah, I don't see Adam Fantilli unless he breaks out.
Yeah,
he's a late bloomer.
And I don't think that's the kind of player we want at that point, right? Like we're gonna have so many skilled guys.
Yeah.
We need skilled guys that can hit. And Beckett Seneca's like 6. He's tall and big. Like he's 195.
What about
6'2".
Veerhoff?
Verhoff on the defensive end, yeah.
He would be huge, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Like Morrissey's out.
I have
He'll be 36.
I have him on the team as second pairing
for 2030.
2030.
Because he'll be 30, 36 or 34.
30. He might be 36. You might be right. But regardless, I think he'll add, like, his game isn't that big hitting player. He's a small player, right?
Yeah.
Like right now he's 30, so he'll be 34 come
So
come
he'll probably be
2030.
on the team.
Like Drew Doughty was 40, right? 39 or something. And
Yeah.
so I don't know. I think he'll still add a lot. But I guess in terms of defense, did you have any major changes? Because I had one.
I don't think our defense is going to change for the next 4 years.
So I took out Devon Taves. Like I completely removed him now.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, he shouldn't even be in the conversation for 28, unless. Yeah, I just don't think he should be.
I have Schaefer McCarr, Morrissey, and Owen Power. This is where I might go a little off the board here, but Owen Power, I feel like he just doesn't get enough recognition. He plays in Buffalo, makes sense.
That's the issue.
Yeah, but
they're making the playoffs this year. I'm calling it.
That's fair. I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at Owen Power's like underlying numbers, he is a solid D-man year after year. Like he is genuinely he has good numbers, but he just doesn't. He's playing a gosh awful team in Buffalo.
Seems like everyone kind of goes unnoticed in Buffalo.
Jack Eichel, before he left, he wasn't great, but then he went to Vegas, and now he's a cup, and
he's a cup.
It's one of the best two-way players in the
Before McDavid.
Before McDavid, which kills me inside, but yeah. Then
this goes to show if you whine and complain,
you'll get your way.
Lower back issues, that'll get you a cup.
Yeah. And LTIR, but we're not going to get into that.
No.
But the rest of my defense is the same. I have Thomas Harley and Evan Bouchard third line. Jacob Churkin is my seventh defenseman, and then I have Shea Theodore in the press box. Is your defense relatively similar, you said? To what you had before?
I think.
Or did you take out Morrissey?
I didn't take out Morrissey. I'm a bit of a pessimist.
Mm-hmm.
Being a Jets fan.
Yeah.
Might as well expect the worst.
Fair enough.
But yeah, 34. There's a good chance he's there.
Yeah.
I would like to see Veerhoff break out.
I respect that.
Massive kid.
Oh yeah.
He'll add a huge.
He'll be a stud.
Yeah, he'll be a big enforcer for us.
If he can move the puck, like oh boy, that'll be
right in. Because this team is all about speed.
100%.
It is, and I think that's like if looking back at the Olympics, that's why I put Suzuki as my most underwhelming player of Team Canada.
Which I don't fully agree with, but
no, that's fine.
We can get into that a little bit later.
I just don't think he can. He just looks shell shocked. He kind of found his game a little bit in the semis and the quarters, but only 10 minutes in the finals.
I mean, John Cooper is doing that to everybody though. He still was he had more ice time than I think 3 or 4 other forwards. Like he played McKinnon, Celebrini, and McDavid for like 24 minutes in regulation or something like that. You have to. But I mean, I get what you're saying. I
think he didn't gel well with McKinnon.
No, he didn't.
McKinnon again is this. You have to play with speed, and I think that's where you could honestly drop him to Bedard's line.
Yeah. I think
that Bedard and McKinnon work very well together.
For the Olympics, I have McKinnon with Bedard and point, and I feel like that's a fast, strong line.
Lots of speed there,
and that's why I have Wyatt Johnston at on the top line with McDavid. Yeah. Like I feel like they'll gel,
and I think that's why they like Jarvis because he's fast.
Yeah,
checks hard.
Yeah, I guess goalies. This is where I flew off a cliff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have Jet Greaves as my starter.
What?
Yeah, but stick with me. So I have Jet Greaves stats pulled up here, and I was shocked, like genuinely shocked, because this guy, he plays for Columbus. He flies under the radar, but for his career, he's got a .915 and a 2.64 goals against average. This season, he's got a .909 and a 2.65 goals against average on Columbus.
He's got a below 3 goals against.
Yeah, and all things considered, Columbus is doing okay.
They've gotten better since Bones.
They have, but just looking at his last, he has 2 shutouts in his last 5 games, and then 2 kind of iffy games, and then a .909. So that's interesting. But if you look at his career, he had in his rookie season he played 1 game. He made I think it was 46 saves in his first ever NHL game. And then he didn't play another game for the rest of the season. And then
coming big.
And then he comes in his second season. He plays 9 games. He started 8 games. He had a .908 and a 3.49 in his second season, which isn't really his full season. He's really only got games this season, but last year he played 11 games. He played to a .938 save percentage and a 1.91 goals against average on Columbus.
7 wins, 2 losses.
Like,
respectable numbers.
Very respectable. And then 2 OT losses there as well. And so it's like this season he's playing really well. He's only 24. And I don't know. I feel like
I completely overlooked Columbus.
Me
I would
too.
just be like, it'll probably be Logan Thompson, Darcy Kemper, Aiden Hill, Blackwood, like those guys in conversation.
Well,
but
the only reason why I even looked at Jet Greaves is because I have him in fantasy. So I was like, wait, this guy's Canadian? And I just wanted to check his stats, and I was like blown away. Like, he's a guy that I think just flew under the radar. I get it. He's only played 58 NHL games, which is a low sample size.
if
I
you
mean,
can keep going, if you can put up these numbers for the next 4 years.
Oh, yeah. That's not quite Vezina caliber, but that's like top 10 goalie in the league caliber. Maybe even top
Unless
5.
Canada's struggling, they'll take almost anyone we got.
Yeah.
For some reason, Binnington too.
Yeah. So, I mean, Stuart Skinner had a .915 in his rookie season. But I think Edmonton had actually a decent defense that year as well, even though nobody likes to admit it. So I'm not going to overreact on this too much. But, I mean, his career save percentage is hovering right around his current one as well, as his goals against average. Like, he has a career 2.64. This season is 2.65, and he's played 38 games to 18 wins and 2 shootout losses. That's leaving 18 losses. So he's pretty much 500 on a bad Columbus team. So that's food for thought. But then I'm also rolling with Logan Thompson as my backup, and then because 2030 is 4 years away, I think Joel Hofer is. If we're looking at
bold.
it is. But if we're looking at like young goalies, I feel like he might be the one that has the most potential simply because, again, he's 25.
Granted, that Blues team is not great.
It's not great,
so
but they're
making their goalies look really bad.
Yeah, he's played to a 2.81 goals against average in 32 games with a .899. His career is .905, but again, they've been awful this year. Colton Parayko has been their best defender, and he's been awful in the NHL. So I don't know. I was thinking of leaning towards Devon Levi, but I feel like Joel Hofer just has more of a career under his belt already, and his stats, I think his stats are slightly better. If we look at his full career, I don't think Devon Levi's even played a full season as a backup yet. Which I if there's another guy, I'd say like there's Devon Levi, there's Thomas Milic. We got young guys like Ivan Kovic and whatever.
Yeah,
but
Jets just need to utilize Milic.
Yeah,
we can get into that later.
But the problem with them is like, I think it takes a long time for goalies to truly develop. So we have Devon Levi, who's playing to an 0.894 career, and this season is .872.
Again, he's on the Buffalo Sabres,
which is bad.
Not making them look good.
4.12 goals against average. He's also playing behind UPL and Alex Lyon, who are both really solid this year. Yeah. But I think Joel Hofer genuinely has a shot, and I think Jet Greaves also genuinely has a shot. If not, probably Mackenzie Blackwood. Darcy Kemper's getting old. He'll be 39 in 2030. Yeah. But anyways, sorry. There's my rant for the day about Jet Greaves.
But I completely overlooked those teams.
That's fair. That's fair. But you have Thompson, Kemper, and Hale?
I don't know if I'd change much.
That's fair. Well,
Binnington, he'll be what? 37?
Binnington will be 37, yes. I think he's 33 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, realistically, he'll probably be our main guy for the World Cup.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. How is he doing after the Olympic break? Have you been following him at all?
I have. I've only been following the Jets so far.
Fair enough. I'll take a look at his stats. Because I feel like he always bounces back a little bit.
He's always been better in the new year or after a reset.
Yeah, I agree. So after the Olympic break, he's played one game, .938.
Loss.
And a loss. But you can't ask for more than that. To the New Jersey.
Okay, sorry. I totally read that. He has actually not been doing bad.
He had 4 abysmal games before the break, and then he's come back and he's played well
8-1-8.
in the one game. And then, yeah.
Versus
8-2-1.
Columbus.
Jet Greaves masterclass, baby. No.
Yeah, that was all Jet Greaves.
Well, hey, I mean, he won the game, didn't he?
It's true. Someone walked away with 2 points and someone didn't.
Yeah, he had a .909 in that game with 3 goals against.
Yeah.
Whereas, Jordan Binnington let in 4 with a .818. So I think we just know who's the better team and who's the better goalie.
Joe Hofer.
Joe Hofer, yeah. No. All right.
Well, staying on the topic of 2028 World Cup.
Yep.
Host cities.
Yeah. So I read something earlier today that Ottawa tried to put in a bid, but they did not get added to the short list. However, I think that the NHL is going to try and pick one North American city and one European city as like the 2 cities they'd pick between. And Bettman went to visit Calgary earlier today to check out their new stadium. I think Scotia Stadium or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called.
So
I think Calgary would be a perfect market for it.
well, especially with
So
the new
is there only
city,
going to be
or a
one
new
host
stadium.
city?
There will be one host city, yes, but they're going to decide if it's going to be EU or NA.
I feel like it has to be North America.
With how big the market is here, like
It has to be North America. It has to be Canadian.
yeah,
They're
definitely.
not gonna, it's not going to do well in the States unless you're in the Boston area.
And I feel like, I mean, this is biased, but I feel like it has to be a Western Canadian market.
It has to.
They would be way more passionate. And I
Western,
think-
Montreal got their chance with the Four Nations, knocked it out of the park.
Yes, they did well.
NHL probably made great money.
Yeah.
But I don't think Ottawa's definitely not the place to do it.
Heck no,
Like that,
absolutely not.
most boring franchise right now.
Who wants
the
to go
moment.
there?
No one wants to go to Ottawa.
And Toronto, I feel like is so, like, just
It's Toronto.
it's Toronto. Nobody, there's nothing. Okay, I shouldn't say there's nothing to do. There's probably a lot to do in Toronto, but if you put it in Calgary, which is an Edmonton fan, I'm saying this and like that's just how you know I'm serious. Put it in Calgary, you have like so many things close to Calgary, like Drumheller. You have all these cool attractions.
The mountains right there.
Mountains right there. You have Banff close. You have Edmonton close. We can go to Edmonton Mall.
Red Deer if you want.
Red Deer. I mean, probably doesn't have a whole lot to do there, but like it's nice. It's beautiful. You have like Medicine Hat, right? That's in Alberta.
It's about 3.5 hours away.
Okay,
I guess
maybe not.
Edmonton is
But it's
too.
still in the vicinity, right? Like you have so many places where people can fly to and enjoy themselves, whereas Toronto is just people. It's city. You have Hamilton, I guess, and like surrounding area, but what's really to do there other than watch hockey?
I feel like, and this
you
might
know.
be controversial, Calgary has a lot more culture.
Oh yeah,
A
100%.
lot more to do.
Well, you go even to Vancouver, like that has way more culture than Toronto.
Vancouver would also be a good host city.
It would.
arguably.
But I think
But I think having it in
2010.
having it in Calgary, great way to launch their new stadium. Potentially great way to launch a bid for an Winter Olympics in the future.
yeah, I think it was 2038. Switzerland is set to host, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. But I've heard rumblings that they might not be able to follow through. In which case, Canada is going to put in a bid for the Winter Olympics in 2038.
I think,
Which would be
I think
cool.
Canada should just host the Olympics every year or every
They
Winter
should.
Olympics.
They should. I mean, the last time we did, it was one of
It
the
was
most
phenomenal.
amazing Olympics ever.
Yeah.
And I think that's unbiased.
No, it just was.
It just was.
Like take NHL players out of that equation. Okay, it was also just really good for Canada.
Yeah, like we had
20
14 gold.
Yeah.
We led by 5. Next was Germany with 10 gold. Like
That's
that was we crushed. So from a Canadian
Again, this is
perspective, it was great.
unbiased.
It was unbiased.
This is very
takes
unbiased takes.
But yeah, like it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
And-
Canada's just a different environment.
It is. It's meant to have the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
We're built
so,
for that.
yeah.
Western Canada is built for the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think the Montreal hosted the first ever Canadian Olympics. It was the Winter Olympics in 1980,
I'll get you on that one.
and then Calgary hosted in 1988. The first ever Summer Olympics in Canada. No, it was like 1976 Montreal.
I think you're getting it mixed up because Calgary did winter.
yes. Oh right,
Montreal did summer.
right. I mixed it up. So Calgary was 1980. Montreal was 1988.
Give me 1 sec.
No, that would make sense. That's 8 years apart. I'm in shambles.
Montreal did 76.
76. Okay, I got 76. And then Calgary did 88. That's right.
Calgary.
No, that's not right either. I'm so cooked.
Okay, yeah, everyone's talking about the future. Anyway, 1988 was the
I was right.
Calgary Winter Olympics,
Calgary Winter Olympics 1988.
and they already have the infrastructure for it.
They
like,
do.
They've kept up everything.
They do, yeah.
The amount, yeah, like
I feel like we just do it right. You know what I mean?
We
I'm
do.
not saying other countries don't do it right. Like I think
I mean, it might be
Tokyo has done a couple good Olympics.
it's also Japan.
It's also
Like, that-
Japan, which is just a draw.
Yeah.
Like, you just
But like having the next Olympics in the French Alps, I don't know, man.
that would be special. I mean, that's like
It's no offense, France, but
yeah, like that would be interesting.
your hockey arena is going to be on a football pitch.
Which might be interesting. Like
It'll look cool.
it'll be cost effective. Like it'll save them a lot of money. You just split the stadium in two, and you have the men on one side, women on the other side, and you don't really have to build anything else. You just build a wall. Sorry. You just have to build a wall. No, kidding. Sorry. I should say that. My bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not like I'm just looking forward for the hockey. and
Yeah,
the-
me too.
For the
It'll be good.
French Olympics,
Yeah.
but I think they
yeah.
do need to come back to Canada.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
Yeah. And then EU for the World Cup. What do you think?
It's got to be in Finland
I
or
feel like it's Finland or Sweden? Yeah. I don't think anywhere else.
I think most likely it'll be Finland. I don't know any Finnish cities.
Yeah.
But I think if they host in Finland, or if they host in the EU, it'll most likely be Finland.
Isn't Oslo in Finland? Isn't that where they hosted the juniors the one year?
I think that World
Oslo.
Juniors did better than the Minneapolis ones.
That's Norway. I'm wrong. Finland, major cities.
They could be really bold and like do it in Germany.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll do that well.
Helsinki.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That
think-
was good.
I think that'd be a good place to
I feel
host.
like that's the only place you could host it in Finland, but it's beautiful, I think. And then Sweden, I mean, you could
I don't know.
like
I don't see them hosting in Sweden.
I don't see it either. Maybe like the Netherlands or something, but there's no hockey there. Like I would think like
No.
Amsterdam or something. But no, I think it has to be Finland
It'll be Finland or Canada.
or surprise pick Germany. No, probably not. But
No.
that'd be cool. Be big for
Try to
German
grow the hockey market there.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it already
I
is
think
big.
Calgary is just perfect. They have the new arena coming.
Yes.
Despite their poverty franchise, I think Calgary's the perfect place for the 2028 World Cup.
Yeah, I agree. So, I don't know. It's it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So I hope it is Calgary. But that's it's 2028 World Cup of hockey. Very
Excited. They better cook with the jerseys.
I think they will.
They have to.
have to.
Let the
Yep.
teams just do whatever they want.
Let the teams just do whatever. That'll be sweet.
I mean, I'm gonna guess Sweden's. It's probably gonna be yellow and blue with 3 crowns.
Yeah, that's a.
I don't think
pretty
they've
safe
ever
bet.
changed that.
No.
Finland will probably have a lion on it
Yeah, I could see that. USA's probably gonna have the Stars and Stripes somewhere.
and just have USA across because
That'd be dope.
they like
Canada's probably gonna. we gotta stop
Canada
this.
probably gonna be black for some
probably-
reason.
Probably black with a red logo or something, because
Yeah.
black is on our flag, obviously.
I do think USA has the worst jerseys.
Yeah.
Worst national jerseys. Actually, the one year where they I think it was late 2000s, where they did the US and the S was the flag and A. Those I am a big fan of those.
All right, yeah,
Those
I don't
are
mind
cool.
them.
Those
And-
are nice.
You know, the black and red, like, or the black's primary black World Junior jerseys for Canada a couple years, like,
Were those the ones that said Canada across? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are
those
nice.
look solid.
Yeah.
Those look solid. But I think they have to do it right. Like, I think they miserably failed at the Olympics with the black and the black.
Did they
leaf
even
as
end up
well.
using them, or did they just use
They
the blue,
did. I think they did end up using them.
like the all black ones?
I feel like they did one game,
'Cause I
but
saw
maybe
the
I
white
could be
and-
wrong.
I saw the white and they did the red and black.
Which doesn't look too bad.
The white and red ones. Though.
Like if it would have been like black and then not a black leaf, but like a red leaf, that would have looked okay in my opinion.
Yeah, but the black on black just
That's just weird.
doesn't cut it.
Like you had the red outline, but the black. Well, yeah. I don't know. I think that's just
Take
weird,
anything
but
about Canada, I don't think the color black, like red and white.
yeah, that's kind of Canada in a nutshell.
Anyway,
Yeah.
trade deadline
Yeah. So
this week.
Friday. It's 3 p.m. Eastern,
So-
2 p.m. Pacific,
I have a list here.
or 2 p.m. Central. Pardon me.
spent some time today kind of going through what each Western team, in my opinion, needs.
Yep. I
So-
read through it a little bit.
I'll run you through. I'll start with the Jets, my team.
Yep.
They're most likely going to be sellers.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I hope Chevy doesn't push for a playoffs because they have to win over 18 games,
That's tough.
and that's just the way they've been playing. It's not looking like it's in the cards.
Yeah. You know what? You say they'd be sellers. I wouldn't be surprised if they just sit and do nothing. Like, that wouldn't surprise me.
That would be like the worst case scenario.
Yeah, but that, like, I just feel like they won't. Like, who could they realistically sell? They could sell Barron. Get rid of Barron.
Perfetti.
Perfetti, they get
Perfetti's
rid
the
of.
hot market right now.
He is? Okay. I know Barron's been talked about. That's why I
Yeah.
talked about it. Stanley has also been talked about.
He wants to stay.
Okay.
Apparently, a contract extension is in the works. It
Okay.
sounds like it's gonna be 5x5.
That's not surprising.
No, great price, I think, especially with the cap space going up.
If he keeps up his play from this year, yeah.
100%. Worth every
Um,
cent. But anyway, yeah. I think if they all of a sudden do, they're going to go for a top 6 defenseman or a top 6 forward.
But
Yeah.
who's on the market? I don't know. That's the thing. Like,
No one wants to go to Winnipeg.
nobody. And I mean, even if they did, like, who really wants to leave their team? Like, you could get an OEL, but he's not going to leave Toronto to go to Winnipeg.
And I don't want OEL.
No. But that's just it. Like, there's no other big defenseman, I think, on the market right now. Are there?
No. So I think, I genuinely think their best strategy would be to sell,
Yeah.
get picks, tank, utilize their young guns, bring in Thomas Milic, sit Comrie.
Yeah.
Love Comrie, nice guy. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like, we need to start bringing in using our top guys. Have, who's our rookie? What's his name?
The goalie?
No, not our goalie. Yeah, well, bring in Milic.
Bring in Milic. I think he needs to start getting developed.
He needs to start playing.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his
I
name?
can't. I
Lambert.
Lambert. Oh, Brad Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think utilizing their rookies might be something they should do, because with the season being as kind of lost as it is, I hope who's their GM?
Chevy.
Chevy
Dayoff.
Yeah. So I hope Chevy sees that and starts to, like, he doesn't make any rash decisions, because all of a sudden you make a bad trade that could screw you over for next year too. And I think the Jets can come back from this
And it's selling just to restructure.
next year. Sorry, not this year.
They have their core locked in.
Yeah.
They just they need depth pieces. If they tank, all of a sudden pick up a guy like Veerhoff.
Yeah.
They're not far
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Or
close.
or McKenna
If he drops,
if he drops.
potentially, but I don't know.
I think
don't-
McKenna's going 1.
Yeah, even if he does, like, fall off a little bit, I feel like just purely off how he played it. He played in Medicine Hat last year, right? And then he played NCAA this year.
Yeah, he's from Penn State.
Just how he played last year in junior, and then now how he's kind of came out of the World Junior break and just popped off.
Yeah.
Like, that guy has so much upside. I don't know. Yeah. I think the Jets can make something of their team. It's not over by any means, but, like,
No, and we have
Eesh.
the goalie. We have a good defensive pieces.
which is what you want.
Yeah.
You
They
can
have
make
the forward
forwards
pieces.
work. Yeah.
Now it's just put all the pieces together, like find all those pieces that can fit.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. Anyway, guys,
Um,
like they can move Perfetti, Sandberg, Iafallo. They would get something good for Iafallo.
Yep.
But
Even Nyquist maybe might be on the move.
Oh yeah, Nyquist is a must.
Yeah.
I have it in here.
Yeah.
Nyquist is a must.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Moving on, Calgary again, most likely sellers.
I feel like there's not a whole lot to say there. They have a good goalie. Well, a young goalie that's supposed to be good.
I thought he was gonna be good this year.
Yeah.
They seem to be stuck in a weird middle since they lost Kachuk and Goudreau. Rest in peace.
They really don't have any. I mean, they already were sellers. Like, they got rid of Rasmus Anderson earlier this season to Vegas. That was me spitting. No, I'm kidding.
Winning Vegas.
I don't like Vegas.
Oh,
I don't think anybody likes Vegas except for Golden Knights fans. Sorry to any Golden Knights fans.
Do
but
they even have fans? Like,
That's
let's be
true.
real. I think they just get tickets with hotel purchases.
yeah, and a lot of them are probably new fans to hockey, which is good that we're getting new fans. But there are also probably a lot of bandwagons. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say too much because whatever, it is what it is. You can be a fan of a hockey team. I can just not like you for it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think having your best player be Nazem Kadri at, what's he, 36?
Yeah,
That's rough.
not your best look.
They have Mackenzie Weegar, I guess, on the back end. He's decent, but I think his numbers would be a lot better on
They
a
do have
better
Huberdeau,
team.
but I don't know. After his 112-point season, he's just not been able to recover.
Like when he got traded from Florida, I called it immediately. I said his stats were empty. I think I might have got that from somewhere else at the time. But the next year, sure enough, he sucked.
I won't lie. I thought Trevelling, anyway, Cook.
Treliving.
I thought he had okay, they actually recovered. No, it won't be as good but obviously it was proven wrong.
Yeah.
But crazy stat line though. Since 2023, Calgary is 50-0 when scoring plus 4 or more goals.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and when scoring less than 3, they're 42, 79, and 20.
So Edmonton has lost twice in the last 3 games where they've scored more than 4 goals.
Yeah, Calgary is
my mic just peaked.
undefeated
Whoops.
since 2023. Scoring 4 plus
That's
goals. Anyway,
crazy. That's a crazy
all
stat.
right, let's get on to your team,
All
Edmonton.
right, I can open us up a little bit. That Jari trade was probably, they pulled the trigger too quickly. I can say that right now. At the beginning, wishful thinking. Stuart Skinner, we all know what he brings. I don't think anything's changing that, especially in Edmonton where a lot of fans vilified him.
Yep.
But seeing how Jari was playing, that was he was good, but I think they just pulled the trigger too quickly. They didn't need to because Skinner was in a good place. And they get rid of him for Jari, getting Kulak and a second out the door.
And arguably Skinner's
He's
gelled
playing
well
better.
with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh just has a better decor.
They do.
Um,
and I genuinely think the goalie is the last piece that Edmonton needs to win a cup.
Yeah, I'm with you. If they have a better goalie in 2024, no, even then Skinner played well in the finals. There are some things like getting
I
to
will
the
say,
finals.
I don't think Oilers lost
because of goaltending.
because of goaltending. Well, okay, hold on. I think Oilers lost because of goaltending because of Florida. Just because Bobrovsky was so good.
Yeah, last year for sure. I think if they have a better goaltender last year, it's a different story. But yeah, Bobrovsky, he's crazy when it comes to big games. This year's been terrible, but
I feel like in the finals, goaltending won't necessarily lose you games, but it won't help you win. It won't help win games.
Yeah. And I think another thing with Edmonton though, last year, and you might think this is very homerish of me, but statistically, they had the best defense in the NHL in the playoffs. Statistically, they did until the finals, which is weirdly enough when Ekholm came back. I think if they would have left Ekholm out of the lineup, that finals might go differently. Bouchard and Kulak were genuinely playing well together. Bouchard was the best defenseman in the NHL playoffs last year, statistically. That's not even just saying I'm an Edmonton. It was statistically he was the best.
I think he just gets a bad rap because he is in Edmonton.
Yeah.
And they have so much weight on them.
Well, and
to win
also
a cup.
there's so many low light videos about him. He has the same amount of giveaways as Rasmus Dahlin, and you take Rasmus Dahlin every day of the week.
Yep.
But Bouchard's offensive game is better. He's not as good as Dahlin, don't get me wrong, defensively.
Yeah.
But I think he just gets too bad of a rap. Anyways, I'm going to go on a tangent. So I'm just going to finish by saying they added Connor Murphy earlier today, and
I think that was the right choice.
I think that's the right choice. Getting a second for Connor Murphy, or giving away a second for 50% retained. That's Connor Murphy at $2.2 million. Connor Murphy's been the best defenseman on the best PK in the league this year. Or the best, sorry, not that's not true. Yeah. He's been the best on the penalty kill, on the best penalty kill in the season. Whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Which makes you wonder, I think that I'd give the trade an A for Edmonton and a C.
Right now.
Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
And then a C for Chicago.
If you would have told me, oh yeah, Connor McDavid, Edmonton trade, basically Connor McDavid at this point. No, if Edmonton got Connor Murphy, I would expect at 50% retained, I would probably said, a second and a third, or a second and a good prospect and a sixth or something. No, but the fact that they got second and 50% retained, that is, I feel like that's a good move. Obviously, Connor Murphy's not going to be the one to move the needle to Stanley Cup, but it's a step in the right direction. We get, with that 2.2 mil retained, that opens the door for a bottom six forward, maybe a third line center. And I don't think Edmonton's going to change their goalie situation. I think Connor Ingram is the one that's going to take the reins because he, against who they play, San Jose, bad gaff for the first goal. I think Connor Ingram is going to take the reins.
Well,
and he'll be okay.
This season, Jari's 3.85 goals against average
Bad.
and 8.64.
Yeah, and Ingram is, I think he's got like a .89 or something, but
Still not
he's
great.
He's had a few rough ones in there where the defense really let him down. So maybe we should get off this Edmonton talk, but I think they need to pick up a bottom six forward, and with the addition of Connor Murphy, shoot Darnell Nurse to the moon, because he has been the worst I've ever seen him play. I'm gonna be real with you.
How many
I
years left does he have his in contract?
I think 2030 is his last year.
Oh,
So you still have another 4 years of him, but I could be wrong.
In his last couple seasons.
I doubt it. That's just gonna sink them. Like Darnell Nurse, when he plays good, he's a good defender. Like there's a reason why they paid him $9.5 million, because they saw how good he was in his contract year. But the problem is he's gotten worse every single year after that, and the statistics back it up. He's genuinely unplayable in the playoffs. Like you just can't. But then he paid $9.5 million. So what can you? Anyways, I'm getting too worked up. Maybe we move on to Vancouver.
What to say about Vancouver? Oh, this is a bad team.
Blow them up.
This team is bad. I in my notes here, it's just what's wrong with this team. They had a good team.
They did.
I think at one point they had Pedersen, JT Miller, Bo Horvat,
Hughes,
Brock Besser, Hughes,
Thatcher Demko.
They even had what's his name? Washington goalie. I mean, it didn't really work out for them, but
Washington goalie?
yeah,
Thompson? No. She loves.
Not Sheilov.
They had
did have
Shelovs,
Sheilovs.
but now he's Pittsburgh's number one. Ahead of Stuart Skinner.
Won them the cup.
I can't remember.
What's his name?
I can't remember either. But anyways, maybe while you look at that, yeah, I think the big problem there is their rebuild hasn't gone well. Like they tried to retool with getting rid of Quinn Hughes and bringing pieces in, which to be fair, they brought in some good pieces. It was a good trade for them. I mean, that's probably going to be a future thing where that pays off.
Braden Holtby.
Holtby, that's right. He was kind of old when he played for Vancouver though, wasn't he?
They good move by Washington, trading
Yes.
him right after they won the cup.
Yes.
Because he immediately tanked after
He
that.
did, which is not surprising.
So
especially playing in front of Vancouver.
Good in Washington.
Yep.
I'm sure Vancouver fans were very sad, but
But I think another big problem is Elias Pettersson has been abysmal. I think that's an understatement, actually.
he's the Swedish Patrick Laine.
Yes, yeah, he is.
There's no
he has
other
been
way to put it.
so incredibly poor. Like, holy,
Even in the Olympics, my word,
what a fall from grace.
awful.
Yeah,
Like did nothing. He quite literally looked like a pylon with their yellow jerseys.
he was lost. And like, while I think it might just be like, I think a change of scenery could do him a lot of good.
Yeah,
like,
but no one wants.
What is Vancouver going to get out of him? Like, his contract is not great. I don't
No, it's big.
think.
No one
I
wants
think
to
he
pick
gets-
up that contract.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check, but I want to say it's like 12 mil, right?
Oh man.
Elias Pettersson cap friendly. I want to say it's 12 mil. No, it's 11.6.
That's still way too
And
much.
He has 6 more years on his contract. He's young. He's 27. This contract runs into his age 33 season in 2032.
They can't buy him out.
There's no shot they're buying him out. I don't think they would even want to, because I mean, he has upside. Because I think he plays on the PK. But like, oh my gosh, like he has been so incredibly poor. Like numbers don't necessarily show the whole picture. The numbers do show the picture. I was wrong. He has 13 goals this season in 51 games as a number one
How
center.
many points?
35. That's bad.
That's
That's
unacceptable.
horrible. Like he's averaging like 17 minutes a night, which is so incredibly low for a guy of that caliber. I think he's averaging 17 minutes a night, which is like, bro, what
Safe
happened?
to say the Canucks will be fire sailing what they do have left.
Yes.
Myers will definitely be on the move.
Yeah.
Demko maybe.
I think they said that Demko's on the trading block as well. But again, who wants him? Because he's injured all the time.
Yeah. But when he is good, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's probably top 5 goaltender in the league. But like, if you get a top 5 goaltender in the league
When
for
he
30
plays.
games, maximum a season, like that guy, I genuinely don't know how. I'm gonna fact check myself this now, but I don't know the last season where he's played more than like I don't think he's played a starter's workload in years. Yeah, they're just in such a bad spot right now.
And they've done it to themselves.
Yeah, like if I look back, he's played the last time he played any large number of games, 2023, 2024. He played 51 games.
He played 64 and 21.
In 21, and both seasons he played remarkably well.
915, 2.7. Those are respectable numbers.
Those are actually ridiculous numbers. Very
Yeah.
good. But then every other season he's played, like well, that was kind of early on in his career. He played 35 games. He had a good season. But like the last 2 seasons, he's played 23 and 20 games respectively. And he had less than a .9 save percentage both seasons. And that's not what you want out of what should be your number one goalie, like a superstar, right? And his salary is pretty high, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have it here. He signed a 3-year, $25.5 million contract on July 1st, 2025. So he's locked in for another year after this, another season. No, 2 seasons after this, actually, at an AAV of around $8 million, $8.5 roughly.
It's expensive for a paperweight.
Yeah, for a guy that's played 20 games
For a press box
last 2
seat.
seasons. Yeah. Maybe I'll just
Ouch.
double check my math here.
Yeah,
It's $8.5 million. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what the Canucks are gonna do.
Oh, I'm wrong. That's 3 more years actually, because he signed an extension. So he's getting paid $5 million this year. The next 3 years, it'll be $8.5.
Oh, they just keep on shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, that contract and the Pedersen contract. Although this has a lot more upside, I will say it's manageable. Like if he
The Pedersen one's not.
no
Like that one's really screwed them over because no one wants him.
yeah
No one wants to pay that.
it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
But they did it to themselves. They did it to themselves.
They really just haven't recovered since 2011.
I mean, if we're looking at like, for the future, like Western Canada teams, even just Canadian teams in general, like who's looking best, I'd probably put Montreal
I would
first,
agree. Montreal does look the best.
and then probably Edmonton for the sheer fact they have McDavid for another 2 years at $12.5 million. Which
They
is,
need a cup in the next 2 years.
They do, and I think like having him at $12.5 million, that opens up a ton of cap space with the opening up. That's the only reason why I think Edmonton's up there. Like Edmonton's been abysmal. Don't get me wrong; they should be playing way better than they.
Well,
are.
I wouldn't put the Jets above Edmonton.
No, and
So,
I think
I would put Montreal just because their future looks so bright.
Yep.
Edmonton, McDavid, Draisaitl can't really
Yep.
do anything about that. Jets, if they can restructure correctly, they'll have
Yeah.
a great team next year. I think
Yeah, they should.
they should.
Personally, I'd probably put Ottawa next.
It can't be Toronto.
No, Toronto's been like,
They're abysmal.
and I mean, you can say, oh, but they're gonna bounce back. They'll be okay next year. No, but they
Toronto
haven't
fans, you say that after every game.
they haven't had any playoff success the last for 20 years.
The second round is
20
not
years.
playoff success. That is
No.
that is like the benchmark, and
That
that's
is-
already pretty low.
Yeah, like people say, a conference finals loss would be bad. Like that's a down year for Edmonton at this point, and Toronto's like planning the parade when they make the second round. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
And then
I'd put Ottawa at that 4th spot.
Ottawa 4th, probably.
Even though they're I don't know what they're doing. Like,
Yeah.
they're a pretty boring franchise to watch right now.
Yeah, very boring. I hate Brady Tkachuk. Oh, I don't like
Yeah.
that guy.
I like him on my team, but
Yeah, I mean his play style is kind of exactly what you want, but
Yeah.
when he's not on your sorry for the listeners here, I just stretched out my foot and played a little bit of footsie here, but no, I was sorry, I didn't realize I was stretching my leg, but we're sitting very close. No, but no, yeah, just his personality when he's not on your team, just like Matthew Tkachuk is. I just don't.
they
like
get
him.
it from their dad.
Yeah, I'd probably throw Toronto at 5th, just because they have Matthews, they have
Yeah.
Nylander, and albeit I hate his attitude, he's a good
Nylander?
player. Yeah,
Underwhelming in Sweden.
yeah, he was underwhelming. I mean, to be fair, he had that nasty goal against Italy, I think.
It was Italy.
Oh, it was Italy, but that goalie played out of his mind though. To be fair,
Clara.
he was sick.
My word.
Holy
Anaheim draft pick, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Use him.
He was a wall.
Yep.
Like if he doesn't get injured there, genuinely think they might come back. But I
I mean,
digress.
3/4 of the team was Canadian. but
Yeah, Canadian descent, anyways.
like Nick Patan's brother.
Yeah, that's right.
Like Nick Patan played for the
World Junior
juniors
team. Yeah,
and won. But
That's
hey,
funny.
you know what? Whatever gets you to the Olympics, I guess.
yeah. And then to round out our top 7 Canadian teams, I think Calgary, Vancouver, in that order.
I don't know if you can even call Vancouver.
A team.
Like they should start learning Chinese at this point.
Yeah. Go play a
Go play in the
Chinese National
League.
Hockey League, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Ay caramba.
but
Yeah. That's rough. That's rough.
it is a rough time for Vancouver fans.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to be one of those.
My poor brother.
His brother is a.
He's on an insane amounts of copium right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, not only does he have to witness Canada losing gold, but he has to be a Vancouver fan.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't have to be. He chooses it.
Chooses to, and he has to see Quinn Hughes, which is former Vancouver player, now win gold, and also probably finish the league first. I'm thinking they're going to overtake Colorado at some point. Colorado's been falling.
That Minnesota team is so good.
They're so good. They're so deep, man. Like, I think it's going to be, like, looking at it right now, I mean, this is standings watcher, but no, I'm thinking Tampa, Minnesota final, and I think Tampa takes it, but
Just because of experience.
it's, yeah, they have Vasilevsky as well.
That Central Division is way too good.
Yeah.
But you kind of have a weird, like... Well, let me pull up the Central here quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the top 3 teams are just, like, borderline...
Very top heavy. Very top heavy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But then the bottom's like, why are you guys here?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Chicago, St. Louis. I'll put Jets on that.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, why?
What? Yeah. That's very fair. Yeah.
Like,
They're
Nashville, they've kind of been silent this year.
they were last year too. They're just, I think they're just not.
They're just
doing
bad
very
last
well.
year.
Yeah.
And then Utah's been good.
What I find crazy is that Vegas, they straight up wouldn't. Well, okay, I'm not. They would be a wild card. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't even be in a playoff position in the East, and they're top of the Pacific. That's how bad the Pacific has been this year.
And if you count overtime losses, they're below 500.
Yeah, as
In a
top of the
playoff
Pacific,
spot.
they have 14 OT losses.
I guess that's 14 points they wouldn't have.
Jeez. Anaheim's been a good story, but Vegas has so many loser points. That is ridiculous.
Too many LTI points.
That is ridiculous. Like, Edmonton has more regulation wins than them. Holy crud.
And Edmonton's 4 points back.
And they're 4
And a
points
game
back.
in hand.
And a game. Well, Vegas has a game in hand, yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Which Utah could pass Edmonton. No, wait. They're
Utah's
in the Central. Seattle could pass Edmonton. As could San Jose. No, they couldn't. Yes, San Jose could as well. As could LA. What the heck? No, they couldn't. They have way too few regulation wins. LA is also OT loss merchant, like 14 with Vegas up there. Like, who has the most
Jets have
OT
10.
losses in the league?
I think it is Vegas and
It goes Vegas, LA, Pittsburgh. Colorado is up there as well.
yeah, Jets need to embrace the tank.
Yeah, and then Edmonton's kind of middle of the pack. Jets are also up there. Toronto's up there. Kind of middle of the pack-ish. But that's just wild. Low-key, Carolina could catch Colorado.
Those guys are just good every year.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember? Like, I don't remember a year where Carolina was just awful.
Yeah, you just have a deep team, man. They're just decent. I don't know what more to say.
Smart GM.
Yep. So, I don't know. It's going to be an exciting end to the season. I think it'll be seeing how, as a Canadian, seeing how Montreal does. I don't hate Montreal.
No.
I want to see Edmonton make a big splash here at the trade deadline. I'd love to see Toronto sink.
I can't believe how bad they are. Well, actually, you know what? I
Yeah.
can believe it.
I can't believe it. They got rid of Marner. He was their best player. Sorry, Matthews. Step aside.
Yeah. Yeah, Jets need to fire so.
Captain America.
Yeah, all right. Sit down.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
think
we'll come back next week with lots of trade deadline talks.
Trade
I
deadline
hope.
reaction. Maybe week recap as to how some trades have worked out in their initial first games.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna close us out.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening. if you want to hear more of us, you can catch us again here on Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube. Please leave a comment as to what you guys thought. If there's anything else you'd like us to focus on, again, let us know. We're mainly focusing on Western Canada, right? That's kind of been our shtick.
Yep.
Because I don't think Western Canada hockey gets talked about enough. It's all Toronto. It's all Montreal.
In Canada, it's just Toronto.
And Canada's pretty much just Toronto, to be fair. So, yeah. If you want to hear more about this Western Canada hockey talk, this has been the Shift Report with Jordan and Noah. Peace.